Thank you for having me here tonight. I appreciate your service, and be respectful of the time. I'm going to keep my comments to written comments. Tonight you're voting on truth, not just policy. I'm here tonight to support the Conway School Board taking responsible and appropriate action by supporting the two proposed policies before you. My wife and I actually moved to Conway, Arkansas in 1990. We've been a part of this community for 32 years. We built our entire lives here. We raised our children here, built our business here. We attended church here, served on the board of the Conway Chamber of Commerce, many boards, volunteered in many organizations, and my wife taught at Ida Burns Elementary right here for the Conway School District. I've been elected 4 different times to serve in the Arkansas State Senate since 2010, and in 2012, my entire Senate district was redrawn, and since that time, I've represented the entire city of Conway, Arkansas now for over a decade. I have represented this city, worked on many city and school-related issues during my time here, and I was elected by the majority of the people that have also elected each of you who serve on the school board. I believe I have a very good understanding of who our community is and what they support. The overwhelming majority of people in Conway, Faulkner County, and the state of Arkansas still believe the settled science that has been without question for thousands of years, frankly, since the beginning of time itself. God made males and females, and we appreciate and recognize the differences between the two sexes. And the overwhelming majority of people in this community support the Conway School District adhering to those facts in your policies, your rules, and your regulations. We cannot ignore the horror stories, one that has been mentioned that I have in my comments that we've heard about related to the transgender political movement. Namely, I think of the situation in Virginia where a student who claimed he was a girl sexually assaulted a student at a school there. He assaulted the girl after entering a girl's bathroom facility wearing a skirt. That horrible incident became national news when the father of the girl who was assaulted confronted the school board members, demanding accountability for the fact that the school board put his daughter in harm's way unnecessarily. What you're doing here tonight will hopefully prevent the same horror story from occurring right here in Conway Public Schools. By passing these two common sense policies, you are doing what is right and standing up for the truth. America is indeed a free country. People have a right to their opinions and beliefs, but all of us are also free to reject the lies being spread about sex and gender so we can protect our young students from those who seek to force their ideas and opinions and beliefs on everyone else. Our state legislature has taken a stand to protect our young people by passing legislation preventing minor children from being mutilated by sex change surgery and drug therapy meant to morph young boys to appear as girls and vice versa. There is so much that I could say to you here tonight, but I leave you all with the words of a very well-respected doctor and scientist who took a stand based upon scientific fact. Dr. Paul McHugh, the Distinguished Service Professor of Psychiatry at Johns Hopkins University and former psychiatrist in chief for Johns Hopkins Hospital, who studied transgender people for 40 years, said it is a scientific fact that transgendered men do not become women, nor do transgendered women become men. All such people, he explained in an article he wrote, become feminized men or masculinized women, counterfeits or impersonators of the sex with which they identify. His words, not mine. He said it is scientifically impossible to change a man into a woman or a woman into a man. All people are doing through this misguided transgender therapy is creating a masculinized female or a feminized male. This is why the horror story in Virginia happened. And this is why you have the ability tonight to be the adults in the room, the leaders in our community, and do the right thing by protecting our students from a situation that could haunt them for the rest of their lives. If a small percentage of parents or students demand to say we are all wrong and they're right, they're free to their own opinions, but their opinions do not change facts. Just because people get loud and demand we support their opinion does not change the truth or the facts. God made males and females, and the Conway School Board is doing the right thing here tonight. And I want to say on this coming out day that God loved every one of these kids more than anybody else here, even before they were formed.